Hey everybody, Kathy Gruver here with your Daily Pause on this beautiful Monday in Santa Barbara, California. So we're getting ready for July 4th weekend, week I should say. But the Daily Pause today has to do with a conversation I had earlier today with a client of mine. She is having problems with her toe, so I referred her to my foot guy. He was amazing. He fixed my toe. He fixed two of my clients' toes. We have had nothing but great experiences with him, and she finally got the referral to go through, finally got the insurance to approve the second opinion, and texted me to tell me that. She then texts back and says, well, wait, he's a foot guy. Can he handle my toe? And I wrote back and said, yes. The toe is part of the foot. He did my foot and he did two of my clients' toes, and he did an amazing job. And she wrote back and said, well, you weren't all off work for very long, were you? And I wrote back and said, no, I saw clients almost immediately, and I was wearing a regular shoe in 2 weeks. I was back in high heels in 4. And she wrote back and said, well, mine can't be that easy. I'm sure I'm going to have it worse. And I wrote back and said, rather than making up stories, why don't you wait until you actually have the facts? And so my question for you today with your daily pause is this. Do you know that to be true? Do you know that your foot is worse? Do you know that you're not going to have it as easy as my procedure? Do you know those things? Because so often we make up these stories and we project into this future of this unknown thing that we don't know if that's the truth. And this is part of the problem with why we're so limited in our own lives, and why we have so much stress, and why we're not sleeping, and why we're having health issues, and frankly, why we're having so many problems in the government and with people being so divided right now, is we just say these things without actually knowing if it's true. And so I have to say, why suffer twice? And I've said this before, why are we projecting into this negative future and dreading this thing and pretending that this future thing is real when the future is not here yet and we actually don't know how it's going to turn out? So when you're having these thoughts, when you're thinking about your future, when you're starting to have an anxious thought about something, ask yourself, do I know this to be true? Usually we actually don't. So that's it today. That's all I got. Moving forward, asking yourself if that future thing that you're worried about is actually true, or if you're just making it up in your own head. So go forth. Have an amazing Monday. I will catch you guys tomorrow for your daily pause. I do